Hello everyone, another edition of Drafting with Numot. This time we have Cube, but not just any cube. This one is called Dekkaru Cube, created by, I think his name is Deckers, something like that, Brian Deckers or something. Anyways, it's up on Magic Online. More information about it you can find on the Wizards site, and as far as I can tell, it's kind of a mix of legacy and modern power level. And you do have a bunch of different archetypes in this cube, which is kind of nice. But yeah, let's just jump right in. And let's see what cards we have here. I've really been liking the aggro decks in this format, but I do enjoy a good chromatic lantern. Lots of powerful spells and effects and lantern fixes for all the colors. So that might be my choice here. I really also enjoyed like the red-black sacrifice deck. There's like there's some graveyard synergies. There's some ramp decks. There's just a bunch of different things that you can do. So let's just see what happens after I take Chromatic Lantern. Pick one, pack one, and maybe follow that up with a Simic Signet. There are all 10 signets in the cube. Oh, there's also like a Wildfire deck, which could be a fun thing, starting off with double artifacts like this if I wanted to. Ooh, there's like a stacks deck. Wouldn't call stacks particularly fun for one of the players, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't mind just taking the Bar of Soap here. Thief of Sanity, Marsh Flats. Bloodbraid Elf is pretty good. I do like Condescend as well. I don't mind just taking another artifact though. Staying open for now. Maybe getting a better idea of what I want to do when we get like some crazy powerful card. Okay, pick number 3 gives us any of these options here. I haven't played with it yet, but this card seems really, really good. I think Monarch in general is just super busted, and Custody Lich seems like a good one. When it enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. When you become the Monarch, target player sacrifices a creature. Yeah, seems nice. And if you don't know what the Monarch is, it's... oh gosh, I forgot now. It's either at the beginning or the end of your turn. If you are the Monarch, you draw a card. I think it's the beginning. And then in order to lose the Monarch, a player has to deal combat damage to you. So... If I play Custody Lich and then my opponent attacks and deals damage to me with a creature, then they become the Monarch. Anyways, yeah, I think that's the general gist of it. I can't remember exactly, but I know it's super, super powerful. Anyways, let's jump into this next pack. Pick number 4. Ooh, Mimic Vat looks very good. I do like myself a good Judith. Actually, you know what I could do here? I could take the Judith and probably wheel like the Hissing Iguanar and do like that red-black sacrifice deck I was talking about. I do think that deck is very good. In fact, I'm going to try it. I'm going to take the Judith here and see if we can maybe go that direction as we get a Firebolt. Rites of Initiation is super, super powerful. Mardu Skull Hunter. I think I'm going to take the Skull Hunter here and maybe wheel the Rites of Initiation. It seems like a good idea. It's a little bit awkward pitching my first 2 picks, but I've really found the red-black sacrifice deck to be fun, fun, fun. Death Cloud. Man, that goes along with the braids pretty nicely. Don't think it's particularly good in this style of deck. I think we'll probably just take the Murderous Rider here. Jackal Pup also fine, but good solid removal interaction. Can't beat that. Ooh, some Ninja. That looks pretty good. Not going to take it. Order of Midnight, Doomblade, Watery Grave, Anha's Ravager. That's another fine one. Don't mind just taking the Order of Midnight, though. Seems pretty good. Ooh, and we can even take like a Phyrexian Reclamation now here as well. Turn target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Little value pick there if we want to. Could also take the Heirloom Blade. Let's see, are these all... No, that's a human, that's a human, that's a knight, that's a knight, that's a zombie cleric, human. I'm going to take the Heirloom Blade here. I had it in a draft earlier, and it actually does a lot of work. So I had never seen this card before. I assume it's like a commander card, but equipped creature gets +3/+1, 1 to equip, and then when it dies, you may reveal cards from the top of your library into reveal a creature card that shares a creature type with it, and then you put that in your hand and the rest of them at the bottom of the library. So in like the red-black sacrifice deck especially, you can easily sacrifice your creatures, get another creature, sacrifice creature, get another creature. I don't have any sacrifice outlets right now, but that does look pretty tasty. Now we have 3 good choices here. Direfleet Daredevil, Scrap Heap Scrounger, and Flame Tongue Kavu. All very, very good. I think the Scrounger fits more on theme, but it's kind of hard to pass a Flame Tongue Kavu. Mesmeric Fiend is great. Definitely going to take that. Some good interaction early on in the form of a creature. And Skewer or Lightning Greaves now. Don't know how badly I'm going to need burn since we're playing black. We should pick up a bunch of kill spells. So let's try taking the Lightning Greaves. Did wield a Hissing Iguanar. Very nice. Alright, some last few rando picks here. Oh, okay, so I might have spent my first 2 picks doing something else, but here we are. Ended up in a nice little red-black sacrifice, perhaps. So sacrifice outlets that I know of include Carrion Feeder and I believe Goblin Bombardment. I'm sure there are plenty of more, but those are the 2 that I've seen. And the nice thing about both of those ones is that they're 0 mana, right, to activate. We'll see, though. I doubt we're going to get any more Kavu for the Heirloom Blade. Could definitely pick up some random zombie, though, for some good Heirloom Blade value there. Wow, really solid pack here for us. Fallen Shinobi, Heart of Kirin, Thoughtseize. Bone Shredder's fine. I almost want to take the Fallen Shinobi here, but I've passed so much good blue already. I've passed the Ninja of Deep Hours. I've passed Mana War and stuff like that, but it's possible I should have been like a blue-black deck of sorts. I wonder if Fallen Shinobi is just so good that I should take it here and consider dumping the red. But I mean, I do have like fine choices here. I could just take Heart of Kirin or Thoughtseize, no problem. Like those are both very, very good cards, or Collective Brutality even. I think I'll just take the Thoughtseize. It's just so good. Like I'm not going to be upset. Oh, all right. I will take an Embercleave now. That card seems very good in this deck. What are we passing? Demir's Signet could have been good. Kitesail Freebooter. Frenzy. Yeah, Embercleave's nice, though. Okay. Looks like a pretty easy Smuggler's Copter here. Liliana, Heretical Healer should probably wheel, I would guess. Nice pickup. Yeah, I love a good Smuggler's Copter. I mean, I say red-black sack, but we could just be like red-black aggro, Definitely nothing wrong with that. What are we getting here? Plague Engineer is okay. Shriekmaw's pretty decent. We're not playing Burning. There's a Power Stone. So the Wildfire deck could have definitely been a thing there. Not playing Kiln Fiend. Alright, so we're looking at Plague Engineer or Shriekmaw, really. I mean, I don't think either of them are like particularly great here. I guess Shriekmaw is probably better, as Tribal's not really a thing, so let's take that. And wow, really good pack here. Gonti, Kolagon's Command, Knight's Whisper, On-Color Signet if we really wanted to. On-Crop Crasher too. Crazy. Gonti's really freaking good, but I think the Kolagon's Command is probably too hard to pass here. It just does everything. Dreadhorde Butcher, nice. What are we passing? Massacre Girl, Stromkirk Noble, Murderous Cut. We might wheel like the Noble out of this pack. But it makes more sense here to take the Dreadhorde Butcher, as it's also a zombie, so some extra value there. Ooh, a Blood Artist. Rampaging Ferocidon. Okay, I'm going to take the Blood Artist for the sacrifice theme. Might wheel up like light up a stage. Dark Dwellers, Fiery Isle, Chandra Consuming. Doesn't look like Dark Dwellers does very much here. I'm not the biggest fan of Chandra, but I guess she's not bad. Probably better than Consuming Vapors. Well, we'll go ahead and take her. Wouldn't mind picking up a little bit of fixing too. Not sure how many red-black lands I've already passed, but we could get what? Bloodstained Mire. I don't know, actually know if that's in here. We could get Blood Crypt, I know is in this format. What else? Maybe Sulphurous Springs. Again, I don't quite know what lands are in. But hopefully we get them, whatever they are. Okay. Some last few picks here. Again, another cycling land could definitely be worth it here. Also have Heart of Kirin if we want to. Seems kind of fine. Bone Shredder we don't really need. Already have Shriekmaw and Murderous Rider. Don't really care for a Fall of the Hammer. Yeah, it's either between the land or the heart. I'm going to go ahead and try taking the heart. Kitesail Freebooter on the wheel is nice. Again, some more early interaction in the form of a creature. This is a human pirate. I don't think we have any more pirates, but we do have a few more humans. This is a zombie cleric. Dreadhoard's a zombie, so that's good. Probably not running the waif. Not running this. Ooh, Crasher and Signet are both very good. I don't think this is really a Signet deck, so we'll take the Crasher. Okay, and we still have another pack to go, so this is looking pretty nice. Definitely have some cards that I wouldn't mind cutting. It's like Skull Hunters, whatever, filler. Yeah, Dread Wanderer does make the cut, though. Nice early 1-drop. Wouldn't mind like wheeling the factory, but this is also a zombie, so it has some value with the Heirloom Blade. Let's take that Wanderer. This is a Minotaur Warrior. I guess this is a Warrior too. Just looking for all the Heirloom Blade synergies. It's a Human at Night. Nightmare, Horror. Don't think any... This is Elemental, right? Yeah. Vampire. Do I have another Vampire? No, no Vampire overlap. Another solid pack here for us. Lots of different choices. Kind of tempted to take Eldest Reborn, but also want to just take like the Agonizing Remorse or the Phyrexian Arena. Can't go wrong with some extra card advantage in a card, or rather in a deck like this. I think we'll take the Arena. I guess we're not truly red-black sacrifice. We're just red-black aggro. Bloodsoaked Champion, Grave Crawler, Zealous Conscripts. I think the Grave Crawler is probably the best of these options. They both can't block, but this is easier to immediately return. I have a few zombies already, so makes sense to me, even though I'm passing a Conscripts. I think that's okay. And yeah, really would like some land fixing. I mean, I don't think it was bad for me to pass the Rakdos Signet, because I don't really want that. But lands would be nice here. Hey, a Sacrifice Outlet. Definitely going to take the Falcon Wrath Aristocrat. It's a big old vampire. It flies. It's hard to kill. And yeah. Great. Great, great, great. Wondering if this is too much equipment. Like maybe the Lightning Greaves is actually not good enough. Good old Aunt Judy. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Really good pack. I think I just have to take the Sulphurous Springs and play it safe. Play it smart. But we're passing another sack outlet, which should wheel Carrion Feeder. Diregraph Ghoul, another good 1-drop. Termate, obviously just solid. Pian Kirin Nalar, Coercive Portal. I'm going to take the Sulphurous Springs, and I'm going to be smart. Siege Gang Commander here, potentially for some later game. I don't think I have any other goblins, though. It's a good card on its own. I don't think we're playing Earthquake, Smallpox, or Supplier, so let's take the Siege Gang. I'm going to leave it in the sideboard for now. Oh, Rotting Regisaur. Yeah, I'll take a 3-mana 7/6. Don't mind if I do. And nothing here for our last few picks. Factory on the wheel. I actually don't think I'm going to be able to play with my mana requirements, so let's take a sideboard Crater Maker for a deck that has high number of artifacts. Okay, we wheeled a bunch of stuff, but don't think any of this is particularly useful outside of the Nurturing Peatland, so let's take that. We're just looking for that, okay, Bloodsoaked Champion, good, and then like the Carrion Feeder. I think those are the biggest hits that I could get, although Magma Jet is also not very bad. Nice, we got all of those black cards back. All right, let's go ahead and take the Feeder here. And so now we can kind of kill people out of nowhere with like the Hissing Iguanar and Judith. And also the 0-mana sacrifice outlets are really good with the Heirloom Blade. Good deck. I think I'm going to cut the Shriekmaw out of the main. Like, for example, I like the Flame Tongue Kavu over it. But then again, I kind of want to just make my curve super low. Would it be strange to cut the Flame Tongue Kavu? Maybe. I think we want all of these ones. I suppose Order of Midnight is not, like, super necessary. Well, it's possible Order of Midnight. I mean, I guess it's still a 2-mana 2/2 flyer, worst case. Or maybe On-Crop Crasher doesn't really fit. No, it definitely does. Just need to cut one card here. Yeah, I guess I'm okay cutting the Order of Midnight. I think I like that core. I want to try the Custody Lich. This looks like a good Custody Lich deck as the top end. And I think 17 lands is probably fine here. Especially since one of them is going to cycle. Okay, let's add some lands. This gives me 11 black sources, 7 red. Yeah, that probably looks better. This is why having like another dual land would be so good, but I don't want to go like this. This would be 10 black, 8 red. Yeah, we just need black so much more often. And there are going to be games where I want to play like a 1-drop black creature and then maybe like 2 1-drop black creatures or something. It's close. Actually, you know what? I think I can get away with it. We'll go 10-8 in favor of swamps, or in favor of black. All right, let's submit this. Go to round 1. Okay, here's round 1 of this Dekkaru cube, as it's called. On the die roll, gonna play first for sure, and, well, rest in pepperonis. Man, one of these lands being a swamp would be so good. Turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Butcher, hopefully turn 3 Crasher, but obviously got a mulligan this hand. This is actually a keep. Like, Carrion Feeder and Gravecrawler is actually a really good combo. Like, turn 1, we go, I guess, Gravecrawler in case they have like a Firebolt or something. And then what we can do is Carrion Feeder, sack the Gravecrawler, replay the Gravecrawler. It's not like the nuts. I obviously need to draw some more action here, but it's a good 2-card combo, I suppose. Well, if I'm gonna draw a land, I guess that's not the worst. Alright, it's attacking for 2. Let's play Carrion Feeder. Sack the Gravecrawler to the Carrion Feeder. And replay the Gravecrawler. Nice little combo. It's possible that the Carrion Feeder just can kind of go the distance here. Looks like our opponent's playing Abzan. Wall of Blossoms. All right, that's fine. Go ahead and just make the... more lands. Go ahead and make the Carrion Feeder too big, I guess. What's the quote? Don't laugh, it works. I mean, maybe I should have gone down to 16 lands. I don't know. Again, the peat land cycles, so I was comfortable going to 17. Just give me one more turn without any interaction on my feeder, OP. Simic Signet, I take it. Follow-up play, maybe a Mana Dork or something. Ooh, Search for Azcanta. All right, we get free reign for a turn. Let's go. This is incredible. Yeah, I guess we're gonna keep doing this song and dance. And I'm actually going to play the peat land here. So that way, now next turn I can just sacrifice the peat land and still play a mountain and then potentially play a red card. Go, little Carrion Feeder. I mean, I guess it's not so little anymore. That is disgusting. That art. All right, let's see what the opponent can do here. Wall of Roots. All right, just a chump blocker, perhaps. Into a follow-up 4-drop. Solemn Simulacrum, nice. All right, not bad there. Ooh, they are playing 5-color nonsense. Come on, deck. Wow. That was a nice draw. Holy smokes. With Carrion Feeder and Gravecrawler, that is a huge combo. Now we can sack and start pinging them. Holy moly. I guess I should have attacked with both first. But they're almost just dead to this now. Yeah, I should have attacked with both first. The Solemn blocks the Carrion Feeder, the Gravecrawler gets blocked by the Wall of Roots, and then I could have shot the Wall of Roots. I think killing the Wall of Roots was better than just dealing them 1 point of damage. Now, I can always just sack all 3 creatures if I need to, if they play like some kind of Wrath effect, and ping them for 3. I couldn't have killed them there, right? No. We definitely have lethal next turn, though. Cultivator's Caravan, that doesn't do it. Green, blue. What do you got here? Zealous Conscripts. Alright, so they target my Carrion Feeder, I guess. So in response to that, I sacrifice itself so that they can't attack me with it and then sacrifice it, because they can also use the ability. Almost certainly they're not attacking here. Dreadhorde Butcher. What does that do? Almost enough. Let's sack the peatland, see what we draw. Ooh, that does exactly enough. Well, actually more than that, but it's a 5/1 haste because of Judith. And then, of course, we can always just sack some creatures to ping them for some extra damage. Take 5 in the air. Boom. Nice. Yeah, that Gravecrawler Carrion Feeder 1-2 punch did a ton of work there. Alright, so it looks like Cratermaker can probably come in. They played both a, what was it, Cultivator's Caravan, and I believe a Signet of some variety. What do I want to cut? Maybe I don't need the Flametongue Kavu? Is that crazy talk? It actually feels like Chandra could be good versus them too, because they're 5-color nonsense. Yeah, I might actually bring in Chandra just as a little bit of a late game boost. Sorry if my voice is a little bit hoarse sounding today. I just finished a 15-hour stream last night. Whew. A little bit tired, but the show must go on. Anyways, what are we cutting now? One more cut. I mean, maybe I can cut like 1 land on the draw. Or I can just cut like the Crasher or something. Yeah, I'm going to cut the Crasher. Keep 17 lands, and then we'll run it like this. And immediately, we'll go to game 2. Won the first game versus 5-color nonsense. We don't know what their big bombs are yet. They will almost certainly have a few. Our hand this time is looking real good. Damn. The question is turn 1 Thoughtseize or turn 1 Dread Wanderer. And pressing damage. Kind of like turn 1 Thoughtseize because I know they have Wall of Roots in their deck. And then if they have the Wall of Roots, I can take it and then start getting in with the Butcher, for example. Sorceress Spyglass. They have a 6-mana Chandra and a Cast Out. Okay, well, let's just take the Cast Out then. And don't really care that they Spyglass my hand. Like, I guess they Spyglass my Crater Maker. That seems pretty lackluster. Alright, they played the Forge. Here's the Spyglass. They name Crater Maker. We play the Butcher, attack in for 2, start growing that. And then the turn after, we can go Wanderer plus Booter. Seems good enough. I guess they could still name like Carrion Feeder or whatever, but yeah. If they don't, then the Crater Maker can of course just blow up the Spyglass. Aha, Judith was a nice one too. Still gonna play 2 creatures next turn though, after bashing in with the Butcher. Grow, my pretty, grow. So we know 3 of their 5. Oh, we know 3 of the 4 cards since they played Plains instead of Brushland or Swamp. That's some good value. All right. Let me take a peek, see what you got in there. 3 lands, and then that Chandra. I guess we'll take the Chandra. Play the Wanderer, bash in for 2, grow it to a 3/3. And then next turn, what do we attack for? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Opponent is going to need a Wrath. And even if they do have a Wrath, they're still going to take a bunch of damage from Judith and the Butcher trigger. Alright, go to... In fact, they can't even cast a Wrath effect here, because unless it's an exile effect or something, they just lose 9 life. Because of the Butcher trigger and then the Judith triggers. Okay, easy peasy. Nice round 1. Let's go to round 2. Round 2 fight of this Dekkaru cube and our red-black aggro sacrifice deck. We're on the play here with a slightly suspect hand. Oh man, Smuggler's Copter is just so good though. I'm going to try keeping this. I don't know if I would recommend it, but on the play, Smuggler's Copter. If I draw a black source in the next 2 draw steps, I'll definitely just play out the Murderous Rider to crew it. But looks like we drew a Freebooter, which was nice. Opponent on blue-white. Signet, okay. Let's go ahead and booty them. Blade, Angel, Welder. Ooh, they're on some like artifact deck. So we can't take a creature. Let's take the Portal here, I think. Their biggest source of card draw. Then we'll crew the Copter. Attack for 3. Definitely want to loot, yes. Pitch excess land, seems good. And then play a land. They might just go like double Signet this turn. Double Signet into... Oh, they're not? So that's a little bit suspect. That means they might have a way to kill my Smuggler's Copter. In which case, I think the play is actually to Kolagon's Command. Make them discard a card. Make them sacrifice their Boros, or destroy their Boros Signet. If they float mana, then I can pass priority. If they kill the Freebooter, I can crew with the Copter in response. Ah, they had a Braid, so it didn't matter. I was going to kill it either way. But But in case it was like a lightning helix or something that played around it nicely. What are you going to do for 3 mana? Funny thing here is that they can't Golgari Signet into Ancestral Blade. So Golgari Signet Welder, that's fine. Alright, let's play the Carrion Feeder before anything else. Go ahead and Kavu down their Welder. Now that we drew the second black source, I don't need to keep the Flame Tongue for the Angel of Invention. Hedron Archive. Ooh, that was a good draw. They still don't have double white, though. This looks like a good matchup. We have the Crater Maker already in, right? No, it's in our sideboard, so we'll bring that in. Hey, we got the Gravecrawler combo. All right, so let's play out the Gravecrawler. Sacrifice the Gravecrawler to the Carrion Feeder. And then replay the Gravecrawler. Bash in for 7 damage here. And Numot the Nummy wins. All right, begin sideboarding. Deathcloud doesn't make them sacrifice artifacts, does it? Life, cards in hand, creatures, lands. No, okay. So Crater Maker in. And I don't think anything else comes in. I guess Magma Jet deals with the Welder and with Angel, in theory. That didn't seem entirely necessary, though. I don't even think I need this Flame Tongue Kavu, actually. Yeah, let's just bring in the Crater Maker, take out the Kavu. Go to game 2. All right, game 2 of the second round. On the draw this time with a fine hand. Would love to draw 1 drop off the top, but seems keepable at the least. Turn 1 Welder from the opponent. Got to imagine they're going to have a Signet next turn, given how many Signets they had last game. For sure. I think I probably have to Freebooter this turn, even though I would love to jam the Butcher. I just can't let them play like Coercive Portal or something. If they have it. Ooh. Also kind of hard to beat Elspeth, but I mean, I guess they don't have the mana for it yet. So I suppose I take the Tribunal here. Not ideal. Also, they can Thrill of Possibility away an artifact or something and then bring it back with the Welder. Kind of sucks for me. I'm going to go ahead and play the Butcher out and attack with it. See if they trade with the Welder. Alright, here comes the Thrill. Pitching Elspeth. Okay, interesting. Alright, they are going to trade. I don't think I mind that. I mean, it kind of sucks when I have the Blade in my hand, but I think getting the Welder off the battlefield is really good. Apocryphite, alright. That doesn't really matter. Ooh, Kolaghan's Command is decent. Let's just play the Blade, though. And equip the Freebooter, attack for 4. Don't want to trade Gravecrawler for Apocryphite, even though it doesn't block. The Gravecrawler doesn't block, that is to say. Arena was a really nice draw as well. Okay. So there is like some merit here to just killing an artifact and making them discard the last card in their hand, but I think we can probably wait. I think getting the arena online is way too good. Looks like the opponent's just flooding out here anyways. All right, so it's probably not even going to be much of a game. Yeah, that's just... If they don't have anything there, that's already lethal. All right, I mean... Not much of a game there. We drew well, and the opponent, I guess, did not draw very well at all. So, already 2-0. Let's see if we can get the trophy, win the last match. Alrighty, it's the final round of this cube. We have once again, fortunately, won the die roll, and we are definitely playing first, and our hand is kind of insane. Turn 1 Gravecrawler, turn 2 Butcher, turn 3 Regisaur on the play. And all 3 of these are zombies, too. That is a spicy meatball. I like Island from the opponent. Slamming it. Let's go. Beat down. Beat down this clown. Aw, Mountain. Aw, Magma Jet. Alright, alright. They've got some interaction. I think I'm still just jamming the Regisaur next turn instead of the hand disruption. Ooh, Judith too, but yeah. Let's go with Reggie. I'm probably pitching the Flame Tongue Kavu. Oh, they just concede to a 7-6. All right. Yeah. I think I'm going to make the same swap of Kavu for Chandra, just because they're red-blue. In fact, versus red-blue, I wonder if Greaves is worth it, but let's just make that swap and go to the second game. Very, very fast scoop. This hand, unfortunately, is going to have to be a mulligan. Nothing to do until turn 3, no red mana. Let's go to 6. And again, another mulligan. One swamp would have made this hand great, but... Alright, I guess I'm going to have to keep this pretty awful 5. That's too bad. Oh, are we playing against... Ha! So maybe Flame Tongue Kavu needs to come back in if we're playing against a aggro deck. So we get to bring in like the Jet, the Kavu, maybe the Siege Gang, maybe the Crater Maker. All right. Nice. It's the opponent's turn to curve out on me. I dig it. Well, we do have the Wombo combo of Regisaur plus Embercleave. Will it get there? It doesn't seem super likely. So I'm almost certainly just cutting the Custodies Lich here, or whatever it's called. Kind of hoping they just tap out. Ooh, or like play another artifact here so I can Kolaghan's Command them both away. Let's see. They did not shuffle with the Ponder. Speaking of, wow, I summoned it to the top. Alright, let's just jam the Regisaur then. Can easily just pitch the Lich. Yeah, you never know. If I draw a Mountain next turn and get to attack with... oh, interesting. I wonder if I double block. I don't think I do. Nice. Alright, so let's pitch the Lich. Let's destroy an artifact. Kill the Kranko. Oh, and they just scooped again! Alright, well, Can't say I expected the matches to be that quick. I mean, we 3-0-6-0'd in flying colors. I don't know if that's the correct phrase. But yeah, little red-black sacrifice. Again, like I said, this is... I drafted this earlier and got another trophy, and this has, you know, been a very, very fun deck to play. So there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this look at what's called Dekkaru Cube. Again, you can find more information about this cube on the Wizards site if you can parse through it. But yeah, nice little cube draft. Hopefully you enjoyed. Don't forget to check out all of the other content here on the Card Kingdom YouTube channel. And we'll see you guys next time.